get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps, gotcha. They're gonna get you by the goosebumps, goosebumps. Gotta get you by the goosebumps.
Hello and welcome to yet again another Drunken Book Club. I'm your host, Christopher, the assistant manager of this movie theater, Rupel. Oh, the nightmares I have. Oh, make it end, make it end. And joining me today is...
That's such a good intro. That one hot employee that may or may not be giving you mixed signals, Juan.
I just got in here because my partner is the assistant manager of the movie theater.
Oh,
Sam.
the nightmares, the nightmares. Oh, why must I keep working here? I might have to explain that. I used to be an assistant manager at the movie theater, so that's why I'm saying that. And I got fired, but, go listen to old episodes. You'll figure it out eventually. And hey, welcome back. Hey, we're doing our paired episode for Friend of the Auditorium. We're doing the Give Yourself Goosebumps book number 29, Invaders from the Big Screen.
Whoa.
Ooh. It's got a monkey on the cover.
I can feel myself getting invaded.
Yes. Yeah, I chose this one because I felt movie auditorium kind of works that way.
Yeah.
I just know that this first page actually has 3 choices, so I'm fucking excited.
Nice.
Alrighty, guys. Do we have anything to say before we get into this book?
I'm excited to get invaded.
Alright. And as always, don't be afraid to interrupt with your sound effects and other stuff, and I'll be passing the book along eventually.
Incest jokes. Incest jokes.
And I'll probably be there. Finally! You step up to the ticket window. You feel as if you and your friend Laura have been standing in line at the multiplex all day. As usual, you spent the entire time arguing about which movie to see. Laura is nervous about seeing House of 100 Horrors. She's kind of a movie wimp. Going Ape in Blastovision is another possibility. A movie about a giant ape trained for combat games could be cool. That sounds
Actually,
like better Congo.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, honestly, you kind of sold me on that.
Especially since the ads promise that Blastovision makes you feel as if you're in the movie. We're going to go inside. We're probably going to go to that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
We're going to go inside a movie, y'all.
But watching your favorite superhero, Agent Z, battling the evil villain, Dr. Aqua, might be a good choice, too. The woman behind the window asks.
the true Elcon experience, specifically.
God.
Yeah. You turn to Laura. Okay, you announce. Time's up. We have to choose. Laura rolls her eyes. You pick, she declares. You always hate the movies I like anyway.
Why do you go to the movies with each other if you both hate what you get?
Because they're friends, they just accept it.
Gotcha.
That's what you hope she would say, but now it's up to you. To see House of 100 Horrors, turn to page 120. To see Agent Z versus Dr. Aqua, turn to page 9. For Going Ape in Blastovision, turn to page 84.
I say Going Ape partially because of the cover.
Yeah, the cover is an ape.
Yep, time to go ape.
All right, we're going Ape in Blastovision on page 84.
Bungy, bungy.
I still love the videos that you hear when the girl is doing the chest pound thing of how it sounds.
Yeah.
Because I always thought it'd be terrifying instead of just like the high pitched little noise.
2 for Going Ape. You hand the woman your money. You and Laura head for the theater. The movie plot sounds kind of lame, you admit, but I can't wait to check out Blastovision.
It's just a minimum wage employee spritzing you with water every 5 minutes.
Laura nods. I heard it's more awesome than 3D, which, anything's better than 3D.
Yeah, I'm gonna say.
You reach for the doors. You jump when bony fingers clutch your shoulder. What? You yelp. Shh. The usher who grabbed you orders, "Tickets, please." You hand over the tickets. You feel dumb for being so jumpy. Imagine being scared by this sleepy-looking guy. Yeah, that's an usher at the movie theater.
Yeah, bro's just trying to collect a paycheck, man.
The usher yawns and gives you your ticket stubs. Then he holds out 2 pairs of 3D glasses. "What are these for?" Laura asks. "You'll see," he replies. "But only use them when you really need them." Find your seats on page 7. As your eyes adjust to the darkness, you discover something strange. Your theater is empty. All right, empty theater. Time to get finger banged.
Time to suck dick.
Great choice. Laura taunts you. This movie must be so bad they probably would have paid us to see it. Or maybe it's so scary everyone is too afraid to come, you tease.
Not too afraid to come, if you know what I mean.
Laura gets nervous at scary movies. I guess we'll find out, she replies, settling into a seat. You sit beside her, the lights dim, the music begins, the opening credits flicker across the screen. Thwack whip! Huh? You feel a sharp slap against your stomach. You glance down. A seatbelt has snapped around your waist. You tug at it. It's locked tight. Laura yanks her seatbelt too. I guess they automatically buckle at the beginning of the movie, she suggests. I just hope they automatically unbuckle at the end. But why would we need seatbelts to watch a movie? Good question. Find out the answer on page 40.
They just really want to stop the finger banging. Or at least try. But they can't.
Maybe Blastovision is so awesome that people kept falling out of their seats, you suggest. Or maybe the movie is so lame that seatbelts are the only way to keep people in the theater. Laura teases.
That's a good one, honestly.
That is a pretty good one. This feels like... I know that a lot of these Give Yourself Goosebumps aren't written by RL. That's an RL. That's an RL fucking stinger right there. You put a finger to your lips and shush her. You hope the movie isn't boring, or you'll never hear the end of it. You watch as the screen fills with a lush tropical forest. You sniff the air. It seems as if the room is filled with the smell of exotic flowers.
Most unrealistic thing. The fact that there were like 20 minutes worth of trailers.
Previews, yeah.
Yeah.
Blastovision must have some kind of scent maker. The sound system is amazing. You hear birds calling, leaves and branches snapping, coming from all around you.
It's just a chicken. It's not even exotic birds.
Off in the distance, you notice a black gorilla lumbering towards you. As he gets closer, you realize he is enormous, gigantic, huge. Thank you for so many words for the same thing. Synonyms. You gotta love them.
I got a thesaurus for Christmas.
Big as a building. He towers over many of the jungle trees. That dude's big, Laura mutters.
Thank you, Laura.
God, this is really just a fellatio episode, huh?
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Your seat bounces with each plant-crushing step the monster ape takes. Now you understand why this theater has seatbelts.
Now I want Blastovision.
Hang on to your seat and turn to page 17.
Damn it, it's not 69.
We'll
Not
get
yet.
there eventually, maybe.
Hopefully.
The ape's enormous body fills the screen. You find yourself pushing hard against the back of your seat. The image is so lifelike you want to put some distance between you and the ape. The gorilla beats its massive chest with a huge fist. It throws back its head and lets out a deafening cry.
Hey, I'm Paul.
Ah! Laura shrieks and covers her ears. The ape grabs a nearby tree trunk and tosses it to the ground. The impact jerks you hard in your seat. I never thought you could get whiplash at the movies, you exclaim. You notice Laura has turned pale beside you. Boom, boom, roar. The ape jumps up and down, letting out enraged cries. The walls of the movie
Nicotine
theater...
What's he doing?
Nicotine fit.
The walls of the movie theater shudder, lights crash to the ground, the noise is horrendous. Your seat shakes so violently and the seatbelts snap open. You can hear the bolts in your chair squeaking, ready to fly apart. There must be something wrong with the Blastovision. Let's get out of here. To stay for the rest of the movie, turn to page 115. To leave, go to page 60, guys.
I kind of want to stay and see where this goes, because...
I mean, yeah, to be fair, we have a giant monkey beating down.
Just beating it.
Beating his meat.
Beating it.
Beating his meat chest. His chest meat.
I want to get sucked into the movie, so I'm down to stay. I came to this movie for one thing and one thing only, and it's to get sucked.
Yeah.
What's the fastest, we suck? Have we figured out the timing of that?
Of what?
Of, like, fastest to a game over.
Yeah, the fastest game over.
What's it called? Secret Agent Grandma. Literally first choice you can lose. Because you get, soaked in, nasty water. And,
Soaking grandma's nasty water.
yeah. Dirty brown water. Technically, not like you don't lose in the first book if you choose the wrong choice. You get railroaded into a choice, which almost feels like a game over because it's like, oh, you fucked up. You have to fucking go the way the book wants you to. Mm-hmm. But yeah, Secret Agent Grandma is the one I think of immediately that has an immediate game over.
I still remember there's one, I swear, that literally if you don't tie your shoelaces, you can basically crack your head open falling down the stairs.
It's probably, what's it called? The only one you read was Purple Peanut Butter, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
No, that's a fair question.
Don't whip out on me now, you holler over the deafening noise. It's just a movie. You sound a lot braver than you feel. But you're not going to let some special effects freak you into leaving. In fact, you declare, this Blastovision is too tame. I'm going to put on my 3D glasses to make it more realistic. You pull the 3D glasses from your pocket. Your hands shake. You can't tell if it's with fear or because the theater is rocking so violently. You turn to Laura. I dare you, you grin. You know she can't resist a dare. She grits her teeth. Then she yanks her glasses out of her pocket. Fine. I guess if you will. You both put on your glasses. You face the screen. Your mouth drops open in shock. Turn to page 96.
Hey, opposite 69.
Yeah.
Almost nice.
Mutual masturbation.
Yay. Back to back.
Yep.
Not really back to back because it's like head to toe.
Yeah. The screen is completely black. The thunderous sounds have stopped. You can't see the ape anywhere. What a jip, you cry. Where's the movie? You wipe some sweat from your forehead. The air is hot and heavy with moisture. What happened to the air conditioning? You complain. Feels like a sauna in here. Ara jungle, Laura offers. Do you smell something gross? You ask. Other than you? I wish that was a line, but no.
Aw.
But before Laura can answer, you're snatched from your seats. Turn to page 137. Ah, you scream. You yank off the 3D glasses.
Sorry, it sounded like Charlie Brown. It was really good.
Thank you. Ugh! What's happening? The huge ape is reaching right out of the screen, straight towards you.
Feels like a fucking Smiling Friends skit.
That's why the screen went black, you say in horror. He was so close, all we could see was part of him. You gasp as the giant ape's enormous fingers curl around you and Laura.
It did the meme of the fucking reaching out towards you and the fucking breaking glass thing.
Yeah. He lifts you high into the air. He's pulling us into the movie! Laura shrieks. She's right. The ape drags you from the dark movie theater into the bright, steamy jungle. Your heart thuds with terror.
Terra.
How can this be happening? Turn to page 122. You and Laura easily fit into the enormous ape's palm. Laura is too terrified to speak. She points down. Way down. You gaze at the tops of jungle trees. You're definitely on an express ride up.
I thought this movie was going to be about an ape who fucking virtual reality thing.
Yeah.
I thought we were supposed to get, like, finger blessed.
Yeah. This isn't King Kong.
Then Laura tugs your arm again. This time she's pointing up at the ape. And now you're too terrified to speak. You stare into the drooling, gaping jaws of the ape. Let's jump, Laura screams, before he eats us. Are you crazy? You shout. Look how far up we are. So we should just be gorilla snacks? Laura demands. You'd rather be smashed to pieces on the ground there? Besides, maybe he won't eat us. What should you do? The teeth are coming closer and the ground is getting farther away. You can jump, turn to page 127, and to wait, turn to page 52.
So technically gorillas are vegetarians. They don't eat meat, period, but I don't expect the author to adhere to that. And I feel like you're just gonna get eaten. Like, it's gonna be fucking King Kong, King Homer, fucking, hey, maybe you should lay off of eating humans.
Then he just eats.
Yeah.
All right.
I say jump.
Jumping we go.
Yeah, make like fucking Van Halen and jump.
When I count to 3, you instruct Laura, we'll jump. 1, 3! Laura leaps from the ape's hand. You follow her. Did anyone ever tell you to look before you leap? Okay, so let's say you managed to survive the fall. As if. But just pretend. There's still a little problem of the man-eating critters living in the jungle. They don't like intruders jumping out of the sky and into their nests. Make no mistake about it, they're kid-eating too. So you may have escaped being gorilla snack, but you will end up on the low end of the food chain in the end.
Wow, I like it didn't give us a choice to go through the jungle and try to survive.
No.
Nope.
It doesn't let us have a Jumanji ending.
So 52 is
The other one.
the other one, so I will...
Let's take our chances with the ape, you decide. Maybe he just wants to get a better look at us. Laura cowers beside you. One glance tells you she thinks you're crazy. The ape brings his hand closer to his enormous face. Closer. Closer to the drooling mouth. Closer to the gigantic teeth.
Monkey cheese.
God
Boy.
damn it.
Does this ape have bad breath? Maybe you should rethink this plan. You're startled by the sound of gunshots. The ape whirls towards the sound. His sudden movement causes you and Laura to tumble around in his palm. Ah! You scream.
That was a really good Charlie
That was a
Brown.
good Charlie Brown.
Turn to page 89. You
Sorry,
grab-
smelling his breath makes me think of the old King Kong experience, because apparently his breath smelled like bananas. On the ride, yeah. On the Universal ride.
I mean, that makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
I wonder if it was the artificial banana smell.
I think
Probably.
so.
That really disgusting one.
Yeah.
That, hyper sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You grab onto Laura to try and stay steady.
But she's falling down too.
Yeah. Where are those gunshots coming from? You demand.
America.
In the preview, there was a hunter in the movie, Laura explains.
What, does he hunt with a fucking bazooka to take this down? Like,
Probably.
Elephant gun.
It
it's
must
bigger
be
than an
him.
elephant, though. It's above trees.
Shoot his nuts off. His tiny dick.
It's still humans. It's just now human size.
Yeah, it's just a human cock.
What is this, Playmate of the Apes? King Dong?
King Dong, yeah. I think we might be able to make it down safely while the ape is distracted, you whisper. Let's climb down a tree. Those branches don't look very sturdy, Laura points out.
I'm gonna point out the fact that, like, the one end, we were going to be food if we even survived the fall.
Yeah.
But now it's fine.
Yeah, now it's
now
fine.
it's
Now it's
fine.
completely fine.
Yeah.
As a kid, I'd be pissed.
I
Yeah,
think we're
adult I
better
am.
off grabbing one of those thick vines and swinging to safety.
That's not a thick vine you're grabbing.
Oh. Ooh.
More gunshots ring out. You need to decide fast. The ape is worrying about the hunters right now, but any minute, he'll remember about you. Do you climb down a tree? Turn to page 30. Or swing on a vine? Page 90.
I want to swing on a vine.
I want to swing on a vine. Like, that is such a, like, I don't care.
Yeah.
Laura is right. Swinging on a vine will be a lot faster than climbing down. This is gonna be fun. Close your eyes for me real quick.
Okay.
You grab a thick, sturdy-looking vine. Laura does the same. You clutch it tightly and wrap it around your leg. Alright, you can open your eyes now.
2 worlds, 1 family.
Big enough to wrap around your leg.
All of a sudden, Phil Collins comes out from the background.
He's wrapped his arms around your waist as you swing through the trees.
Talking my way.
Oh my god, yeah, they actually do it. You nod at Laura, then you both leap from the ape's palm.
I mean, why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Why
and they,
wouldn't-
And they
like,
actually
honestly-
spelt it out too.
Yeah.
Honestly, like, if I had that opportunity.
Yeah. You can't help it. You let out a Tarzan yell.
Yep.
You swing through the air.
Technically, it's a yodel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The trees rush by you in a blur. You hope you don't smash into anything. The vine jerks to a stop abruptly a few feet above the ground.
Why did you raise your eyebrow at me at that, Sam?
Jerking.
You fucking creep. Fucking eyebrow, fucking DreamWorks creep.
You drop down onto the squishy earth. Turn to page 72.
Wee.
Oh, good. This one will actually have another choice.
Sweet.
So we're not dead. Laura drops down beside you. Mated, she exclaims.
Sound like you said mated. Like as in they mated.
Yeah. You and Laura crouch by the roots of a large tree. You hope it will protect you from the ape's giant feet. After a few minutes, the creature lumbers away. So, what do you think happened? Laura whispers. How did we end up in the movie? You shake your head. I don't know. Maybe the Blastovision went wrong somehow.
Or it went right.
Or maybe those 3D glasses had something to do with it. Too bad they fell off when that great ape. Too bad they fell off when the ape grabbed us. I put great ape because I was thinking of grape ape.
Grape ape. Grape ape.
Now I can't picture this monkey other than grape ape.
He is purple.
Yeah.
Yeah?
He is purple on that
Yeah, that
cover.
is purple.
Grape ape.
Grape ear ape.
Ah.
What do we do now? Laura asks. You can tell by her voice she's scared. You frown. The way I figure it, we should get help from those hunters who were shooting at the ape. Or we should try to find those 3D glasses. They must be around here somewhere. Which will you do? To search for the hunters, turn to page 75. To hunt for the 3D glasses, turn to page 85.
I feel like looking for the glasses is a smarter choice, but the hunters might be the easier choice. Like, I don't know if I'd want to go for the hunters, because the ape is going towards the hunters.
Yeah. I'd say let's try the glasses.
Alright.
Alright, 85 it will be.
We're gonna need those 3D glasses. They may be our only way home, you tell Laura. You know the glasses fell off when the giant ape grabbed you. You and Laura peer at the ground. You crawl around the bushes, searching. Boom, 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 boom. I only got 4 out of 5 booms.
Damn it.
I was hoping to get more than 1 boom so I could make a fucking, what's it called? Those fucking Costco guys reference.
Oh, we're so sorry to hear about your brother that passed away. He gets 5 big booms. Boom! 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 Boom!
Uh-oh. The ape is coming back. Keep looking for the glasses. We'll find them in plenty of time to get away. Wanna bet? You find them all right, but before you can put them on, the giant ape's foot finds you. Being squashed flat kind of throws a wrench in your plan to get home. A monkey wrench. Waka waka. The end. So page 75 to look for the gun guys. I think we're gonna need help getting back to the regular world. You decide, let's find those hunters. You and Laura take off, heading toward where you heard the shots. It's tough going. You follow a narrow, twisting path. The thick vegetation makes it difficult to walk, or to see more than a few inches ahead of you. Wow, that's really fucking thick. Thick, yes.
It's so thick.
A terrible howling rises just beyond the bend up ahead.
Ow.
What's that noise? Laura whispers. She clutches your arm. I don't know, but that's the only way forward, so I guess we're gonna find out. You and Laura creep toward the bend in the path. You try to move silently. If only you can keep your presence secrets until you discover what is making that awful sound. Peek around the bend on page 71.
71.
2 away.
2 away indeed. You and Laura stay low. You use the broad leaves and vines as camouflage. The path widens into a large clearing, and in the center of the clearing is a giant ape. He's tied up. The hunters must have captured him. The struggling gorilla throws his head back and howls. You stare at the huge creature. Your eyes widen. Those aren't ropes. That's a giant snake. You're right. Wrapped around the ape is the thickest snake you've ever seen.
So thick.
God, they're really into thickness, huh?
I was gonna say, like, goddamn, like...
The ape howls again. It's clear he's in pain. Every squeeze, the deadly snake comes closer to crushing him. Poor thing. We should help him.
What is he, what's the name of the... It sounds like, but father, I want to see the world.
Oh, Polly Shore.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, sure, why not? You stare at her. Are you nuts? Let's get out of here before either of those monsters notices us. Laura shakes her head. If we help the ape, maybe he'll help us. After all, he's the reason we're in this movie in the first place. Maybe she has a point. What should you do? To help the ape, turn to page 77. To run for your lives, turn to page 126.
I want to help the monkey.
I want to help the
I want to
monkey
help
as
the
well.
monkey too.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep reading because I only got 2 pages.
Okay.
Okay, next one can be one of you guys. You sigh. Okay, we'll try to rescue the big ape, but how? Lauren glances around. I have an idea. She grabs a handful of small brown pellets on the ground near a flowering shrub. She holds them up to show you. This is the pepper plant, and you know what happens when you get pepper up your nose? Duh, you sneeze, but what does that have to... You smack a hand against your forehead. Should have had a V8. Of course, if we make the ape sneeze, the sneeze will break the hold of the snake. Laura considers this. Actually, she says, I was thinking we should make the snake sneeze, but now I'm not so sure. So do we want to make the ape or the snake sneeze, guys?
I feel like the ape makes more sense, because I don't even know if... Can snakes sneeze?
Can snakes sneeze?
They can yawn. I haven't seen one sneeze.
I've never seen one sneeze. I've seen them yawn.
I think
I've never
so.
seen.
I say give it to the ape.
Yeah,
The
monkey.
apes can sneeze. Do snakes even have noses? You ask Laura.
Oh, yes, they do.
Yeah, I was gonna say they do, but that's not.
But they don't they sniff through their tongue?
Yes.
Yeah, I think we're better off with the ape. You and Laura dash from your hiding place and hurl the peppercorns at the ape. The big ape sniffles. He snuffles. Throwing his head back, he lets out a giant, achoo! His whole body blows up like a balloon. The force of his sneeze knocks you and Laura over. He sneezes again. Achoo! This time the ape's chest expands. The tightly wrapped coils of the snake burst apart. Gross! It's as if the snake is exploding. It falls to the ground in pieces.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm like,
I mean,
"God
if you think about it, it was constricting him and he just like forces it off.
yeah, so it's just
like-
gonna rip open, like,
Oh,
ugh.
well.
That's pretty
Gross.
brutal. That's brutal for a goosebump.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was not expecting exploding snake.
Yeah, snake guts.
And they even say into pieces, so.
The ape blinks a few times. He then focuses on you and Laura. Your heart pounds in terror as he snatches you off the ground. Oh no, here we go again. Turn to page 87. The ape brings you up to his huge face, right up to his enormous mouth.
And he gives you a kiss. Love you. I love you, babies.
Is he going to eat us? Then, to your total shock, the ape kisses you.
Yes! We got kissed by an ape. We can end the book right here.
Yep, it's a win.
It's over. It's
a
over.
win.
We're good. We're done. Put it down, Sam.
Okay.
So put the fucking book down. Remove that finger.
No.
Okay, keep reading.
That's what I thought, bitch.
I want to see if he fucks us too.
He tries to put a finger up there, but the problem is that that's...
His dick is smaller than his finger. He can probably fit it. It's okay. Girls have small penises.
They do. Ew. You wipe ape slobber off your face. Oh, thank you so much, dear friends.
Yes,
The ape
he
blushes.
talks!
I
It is
owe you
creepy.
my life. You're so stunned you fall down. Luckily, the ape's palm is nice and soft. Of course I do. The ape explains. You thought I could only grunt? I must be a pretty good actor. He then sighs sadly. But I'm tired of always playing the bad guy. I'm always typecast because of how I look.
Racism in America.
You feel bad for the big gorilla. You're glad you rescued him. Now is there anything I can do for you? The ape asks. Well, actually, you begin. There is.
I'd like to be fucked by you.
Turn to page 34.
That's not 69.
But Rule 34
Yeah, I was gonna
says
say,
there
wait,
is
Oh my
porn of
god,
it.
yeah. Holy shit, it's just
Yeah.
as good.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's still good. You and Laura explain your situation to the ape. You ask him to help you find your way back to your own reality. Of course I will, the gorilla promises. I have just the thing! In just a few swift strides, the apes carry you back to where you entered the movie. He reaches into a hole in the tree and pulls out the 3D glasses! You
Yay.
cried. I noticed you dropped them, the ape explains. I thought you might need them, so I hid them in the tree for safekeeping.
He's a good guy.
I'm sure the glasses are the key to getting home. Laura explains, thank you. The ape lowers you and Laura carefully to the ground. You and Laura are about to put on the glasses when the gorilla shouts, wait! Turn to page 63.
So close.
I know, I'm like, it's cock teasing us. Like, just fucking tease. What? You ask the giant gorilla. Take me with you.
Yes.
He begs.
Yes.
What do you mean? You stammer. The ape drops to his knees. Please, there's no future here for me, and it's so lonely here. I want to go to some place where I can have someone to talk to. But you shake your head. But people would be afraid of you in the world as they are here. I mean, giant talking apes aren't exactly normal. I don't care. I want to go. I want to. Wow, you think. This ape is going ape.
In Blastovision,
Maybe we should let him come, Laura suggests. It might be fun.
you can come now.
Fun? You repeat? How do you explain going to the movies and coming home with one of the stars? And how we're going to feed him? Where will he stay? Worry about that later. The gorilla urges. He bats his big brown eyes at you. You won't regret it. If you want to take the ape with you, turn to page 113. If you insist he stays in his own reality, turn to page 50.
Of course we're fucking taking
Yeah,
him.
we're
I was
taking
gonna
a
say,
monkey.
why the fuck would we not take the monkey?
Yeah.
Here, I'll hand this over.
He's got the monkeys.
He's generous. So generous. The ape looks so pathetic that you can't resist. Come on, you tell him, but be really careful. The ape holds you and Laura in his palm. You put on the 3D glasses. The world goes black. The next thing you know, you're back in the movie theater. Cool, it worked. Your parents totally freak when you bring the ape home. But he's so polite and helpful around the house, they give in. At first, it's fun having a giant talking gorilla as a pal, but soon he develops a really annoying habit. He constantly, apes everything you do. You beg him to stop copying you, but he just won't quit. It's driving you crazy. But it's not really his fault, you know. After all, monkey see, monkey do.
I count that as a great ending, not a good ending.
Yeah, I was gonna say
That's
best ending. Like, no notes.
I don't think we've had a better ending than that.
Yeah, we gotta take a monkey home.
Yeah. I don't care if he fucking copies me.
I'm gonna say Chris would just be like, this is my new best friend.
Yeah. What's
So-
up? You
oh,
read
do you-
page 69?
Well, no, I went to go take page 50.
So the other one choice?
Yeah, it was the other one.
Yeah, you want to read it?
Yeah, let's see.
So let's see the alternate ending if we did not choose to take Grape Ape with us.
No way, you declare. It would be a big fat mess. You put on your 3D glasses, Laura puts on hers. As the sights in front of you begin to shimmer and blur, you feel a heavy weight land on your shoulder. I'm coming anyway, the gorilla roars. A moment later, the three of you stand in the movie theater. What's left of it. What happened? Laura gasped, staring at the piled rubble.
I want to believe he didn't destroy it with, like, his brute strength or size. He just set a fire. He got, like, gasoline and got a match.
Oh no, you exclaim. You gaze around at the terrible mess. It was the ape. It was too big to fit. He smashed it all apart.
We didn't care about the collateral damage from the last time.
Yeah,
Apparently
exactly.
he fit in the house, though, because it said it was helpful around the house.
Yeah.
Sorry. The ape hangs his huge head sadly. Sirens announce the arrival of police cars, fire trucks, and all kinds of emergency vehicles.
Oh no, the police are going to shoot him.
Hey, yo, who's responsible for this disaster? An officer demands. The
It's
ape
this assistant manager of the movie theater, Chris Ruppel. Get him. No.
The ape raises his hand. Me. He confesses.
bad.
74. Oh, okay. So this would be the final ending.
All right.
Did you say me? The officer gasps. You mean you talk?
A talking ape?
News of the talking ape travels fast. Soon you're surrounded by photographers, journalists, and television producers. They all want to sign up the ape. The ape loves the attention. He talks non-stop, hour after hour of interviews. Of course, he no longer talks to you. He will never forgive you for refusing to bring
Starfucker.
him into your reality. Laura is his manager now. They're both billionaires. Yep, they're having more fun than a barrel of monkeys. And it's making you bananas.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba.
And as always, since we didn't get to it, page 69 did not have a the end.
So, doesn't even matter.
Yep.
You know what? Not disappointed by this one.
No, it was actually pretty good.
I
Look, I like the ending we got.
I like the ending we got. I like the other ending too. I think those two endings were pretty good. Oh wow, that was a fun trip down this Give Yourself Goosebumps. This one's gonna definitely be a fun one to reread as a bonus episode because we have two different choices.
Yeah.
With two other movies. So that'll be kind of fun to do. So thank you for joining us this time on Drunken Book Club. If you enjoyed what you heard, make sure to like, subscribe, leave us 5 stars wherever you can, iTunes, Spotify, wherever. 5 stars means a lot, and subscribing is good too. You know, those numbers, they look nice on us.
Algorithm.
Yay. And also, we also on the YouTube page as well, you can leave a comment. Leave me hey, you want to have a giant ape as your friend? Leave a comment down below.
Where would you have managed them?
Yeah, where would you have managed, or would you have let Laura be the bitch she is?
Cut you out of the deal.
Yeah,
Fucking Laura.
Although, to be fair, I get why he doesn't talk to us anymore. That's fair.
that's fair. But Laura didn't say yes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Laura also... was like-
Laura was the silent majority. And hey, we also have a Patreon at patreon.com/Drunken Book Club. $1 a month gets you a bunch of bonus content. I do 2 bonus episodes a week. I release the show notes for episodes that have show notes. I release these episodes about a few days early, sometimes up to 2 to 3 weeks early, depending on how quickly I get them done. This one might get at least a week or 2 early. Like, I have a lot of episodes done already, so this one might be done like almost 2-3 weeks early. So you can listen to the finished product there. And also, if you want to hear the nasty tidbits that may have gotten cut, or even some things that may have not gotten cut, and are just us being stupid and being like, oh,
Gorilla dick.
yeah, we made
Yeah.
a dumb thing that doesn't help flow the episode. $1 a month nets you the rough draft of the episode, uncut and all good. Yeah, it's $1 a month, and if you do subscribe to the $1 a month, you also get a shout out at the end. Hey, Weiss, Trey, thank you. And if you want us to tell people to follow you anywhere, leave it in the thing. We'll tell people where to follow you.
Yeah.
It's in the comments where you can follow Weiss. Trey doesn't really have any more social media. Actually, I think he has a Blue Sky, but he hasn't told me if he wants me to link that or not.
Yeah, and I know he's on Discord, but again, it's one of those, like, I don't think he really wants, like, links to any servers or anything in particular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If he does, let us know.
That's about it for this episode. Next time around, it's Attack of the Mutants, so stay tuned. One of my favorites of the TV shows, at least from what I remember. Because it's got Adam Weist.
Dun 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 dun. Monkey ape, monkey ape, monkey dick, monkey ape. Monkey kiss.